up your hands wherever you are. You make my life so beautiful. Yeah, yeah. And as you are, you have made me here on earth. There's nothing greater than these. That's why I love you forevermore. You make my life so beautiful. We are beautiful today. And as you are, you have made me here on earth. There's nothing greater than these. That's why I love you. Hey, I want more of you, Jesus. The more I know you, the more I want to know you, Jesus. More every hour, every day. Lord, I want more of you. I want more of you, Jesus. The more I know you, the more I want to know you, Jesus. More of you. Yeah. More of you. More of you. More of you. Jesus, more of you. More of you. More of you. More of you. Hey, Lord, I want more. Spirit, more of you. Come fill my heart over and over again. Lord, I want more. Every day, every hour, every moment. Hey, Lord, more Jesus. Every hour, every day. Come fill my heart over and over and over and over again. Lord, I need you more. Lord, I need you more. More of your ability. More of your ability. Yeah. Lift up your hands and just worship Him. Father, we ask for more. Lord, we ask for more. More of your word. More, oh Jesus. We lift our hands to worship you. We lift our voice. Hey, more of you. More Jesus. More Jesus. People, lift up your hands. Lift up your voice. Let's have some more. More Jesus. Father, we want more of you. The more we worship you, the more we want to worship. The more we praise you, the more we want to praise you more. The more we lift our hands,
Talk radio.
I listen to a lot of talk radio.
Today95.1 FM.
It's been an exciting week. It's been an awesome week. And just in case you missed out on our big stories this week, we got you covered. Rewind comes up every Saturday, 6:30 a.m. And here you get your total rundown of all the big stories and trends for the week in River State. And this is brought to you by your premium talk radio, Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. Rewind, 6:30 a.m. every Saturday. Don't miss it. Thank you very much for joining us this great Saturday morning. It's the third day in the month of February 2024. Apologies for starting Rewind a little bit behind schedule, but we're here and we have to do justice to Rewind. Now, what we'll do is we'll bring back all the, just at least the ones we can lay our hands on, juicy river stories that you actually missed on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We'll bring it up here for you to dissect and, of course, have your say. The numbers to call are 0817 0000951, 0810 951 951, and then do well to also send your messages to 0701 9339 962. Let's kickstart with this story where the governorship candidate of the Labour Party in the March 18 general elections in River State, Beatrice Utubo, she said youth should always hold the government accountable, but not necessarily through protests, but by meaningful engagement. That's what she said. If you want to hold government accountable, you might not necessarily do it through protest, but you can do it through meaningful engagement. The question I'm asking, what is meaningful engagement? Has government also, have they taken responsibility to have this meaningful engagement with the youth? When I mean government, I mean those at the helm of affairs. Even when the youth have used several channels like radio to call on government to do the needful, does government respond appropriately, knowing that the reason why they are in office is to serve this set of people? So what do you describe as meaningful engagement? She's saying there's no need for protest. Hold government accountable through meaningful engagement. That's what Beatrice Utubo is saying. Let's move over to another story where a federal high court in Abuja has dismissed what you call a preliminary objection challenging the competence of the Inspector General of Police to prosecute 5 loyalists of Governor Similayo Fubara charged with terrorism-related offenses. We have Chime Ezebalike as a defendant, Prince Oladile, Kenneth Pasa Osiga Donald, and Ochwega Thank God. Of course, you're aware that there was a warrant of arrest against Edison here and the other who were charged with terrorism charges. I said yesterday, if you listen to our bulletin, there was a report where the judge refused to step down the terrorism charges. We'll move away from that story and then we'll move over to another one where 5 loyalists of Governor Similayo Fubara charged with terrorism offenses in Abuja suffered a setback in their quest to stop the IG of police from proceeding with their prosecution on terrorism offenses. Justice Mobolaji Olajuwon, in a ruling on the preliminary objection raised against the IGP, held that the defendants were wrong in their claims that only the AGF can put them on trial. Someone asked me a question yesterday and he said, don't you think the IGP is, or the police, is being hypocritical? Because we were in this state when some policemen poured water, hot water, on the governor. What did the police do about it? We have also heard allegations about high-profile people. Has the police investigated those cases and then followed it up? Or does it mean the law can be manipulated to favor a set of people and rise against a set of people? Oh, the only answer I could give to the person was, this is Nigeria. This is what? Nigeria. Let's move away from that story. There's a story here, very, very worrisome story, where 6 local government areas in Rivers State have been identified to have high rate of malnourished children. Ikwere, Kana, Gokana, Onelga, Opobo Nkoro, and Degema. These are the local governments that have been identified for now. The head of nutrition, Glory Nwokocha, was the one who actually revealed this to our own correspondent, Ifunanya Obeme Ndukwe. But they said they will take appropriate action. And the question I ask is, what is the foundation of malnutrition in the lives of children? The experts, Glory Nwokocha, said that malnutrition starts from pregnancy. So from day one, when, of course, fertilization takes place, the tube, and then it goes into the cavity. If the woman has not been well taken care of, that's where malnutrition starts. But I also ask, the man who impregnated the woman, who is the husband in this case, if he doesn't have a good job, if he's not financially stable, how will he be able to provide adequately for the wife? So, you trace it back to what? Poverty. And over time, government, with their actions and inactions, have created poverty. How can this problem be sorted out? Then we also looked at a particular story where the Nigerian army have busted another illegal refinery in Oyigbo, recovering over 5 million liters of stolen crude oil. We have been hearing about, security agencies busting, destroying illegal refineries. But I ask, what is the foundation of the problem again? How come we have degenerated to the level where people now steal oil? When you ask those who are engaged in such activities, they will tell you some people are stealing the oil money in Abuja and in different state governments. So this is their only way of also taking the national cake. Has government ever looked at solving this problem from the root? Go to these oil-bearing communities. You will not see a single development. The people live in abject poverty. So someone is sitting on gold, but the person is poor. Someone has so much resources, but the person is poor. So the question is, all the money from oil and gas, what have they been using it for? Then if you now bring it back, let's trace it back to our governors who collect 13% derivation meant for these communities. What have they been using it for? Let me open the phone lines. 0817-00-00951 and 0810-951-0951. I'd love to take your messages on 0701-9339-962. Yes, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Maxwell.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah, very awesome.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. Maxwell, what Beatrice is doing, that is they just concluded Guba candidate of Labour Party. Say that we should hold the government accountable, not necessarily by protest or by meaningful dialogue. Thank God you asked, what is that meaningful dialogue? It's ambiguous. We don't understand what meaningful dialogue is. Because if you don't engage government in protest or other constitutional needs. What is that meaningful dialogue? Now, is she trying to tell us that in the past, as a labor leader who is in the height of it, has never engaged government in meaningful dialogue, and what came out of it? That is the question. What came out of it? When it comes to this area, she's a prime person. She's a number one person. At least as long as fighting for the emancipation of the downtrodden is concerned, or the workers is concerned, she's the prime person. What has come out of that particular meaningful dialogue she engaged with the government? That's the question. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time. We appreciate you.
All right, thank you.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. Good to have you. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you. Thank you to Celebrity Mazi. I just want to talk about, react to what Madam Beatrice Otubo said. The thing is that, Maxwell, my brother, we the people, we the electorate, we the voters, we the Nigerian people, the citizens, we don't even know our right. We don't even know what we want. Because these people, politicians, they have already programmed our mindset. We are really divided. We are seeing it that whoever that is there, if he comes from my side, everything he does is normal. If he's not from my side, whatever he does is bad. We are not looking at it that this thing is supposed to be like a family to benefit everybody. The assemblies, the people are not even helping matters. Why do we have the National Assembly? Look at the rate of dollar. Look at what's happening. Nobody talks. So the youth guys, the person that is supposed to go through youthful means. What other youthful means are we not going now? We are peaceful. We are watching, but nothing is happening. You see what's happening in NSA. If you talk about anything, you get arrested. So what are you supposed to do? So to go violent so that they can kill people. Today in the street, if you walk around, you see police everywhere. You can't even drive your car. Nothing is working again. So they want to push everybody to the wall. Then when you react, they call you notorious, they call you one name or the other. So they are the people that have to tell us what do they want us to do, because we have done what we can do. We have done the protest. We have voted. We have voted, Master. You're a media person. You know how the election went. Everybody knows who won the election. But how do you do? Like now, nobody is encouraging us to come out in 2020, the next 4 years, because you think that it will be a wasteful energy. Because when you have one population say this is what you want, and the people say this is what they want, what will you do? So when they're talking about we have to engage ourselves peaceful, we are peaceful. Nigerians are the most peaceful people. If you call on radio, if they're from West, they say don't use that word because they want you to be peaceful. So if we don't know what else to do, so they are the one that come up and said this is what the kind of peaceful. If you say okay, you push it down and let us die because we don't know what else to do. Will you carry gun? Will you go and insult them? And if I come to your station, you grant me interview. If I don't talk the one that will sue the government, if I'm driving on the way, I'll be arrested. You will not know that I've been arrested. A lot of people that want to call your radio don't want to come, and there are many. A lot of people that want to come and grant interview, they don't want to come, and there are many. Because they are pushed up to the wall. So even the youth, even the Nigerian people are divided. As long as the person is from your side or you got an appointment, that you're okay with your family, you get your fuel free, you get a free transport, you travel abroad to go and watch. Look at yesterday with football. Some people flew with a private jet, and dollar is 1,500. Some people stay in a 5-star hotel, and dollar is 1,500. You can't even buy garlic again. You can't even buy rice again. Common beans. You can buy beans and bread and Coke. That was a normal food for common man. Now, you can't buy Coke.
Thank you very much.
It's 15 naira. So that's why we don't know what to do. They should tell us what we should do.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your time. Good morning, Max. I'm not a prophet of doom, but this set of leaders we have since 1960 are clueless and wicked. They can't effect any change. You can see how they are stealing billions and the people are suffering. River State, with all the wealth and money flowing, still have malnourished kids. A big shame. Thank you, Frank. All right, you can send messages. I'll take them. Yes, you can send messages to 0701 9339 962. Feel free to jump on any of the stories that you feel you're comfortable with. Beatrice Utubo saying that youth should hold government accountable, but not necessarily through protest, but by meaningful engagement. We took that story and I asked, what is meaningful engagement? Has government ever agreed to have meaningful engagement with the youth? Does government not know that youth have been lamenting on radio? Why haven't they attended to the little things that the youth have been clamoring for? So what is meaningful engagement? Ordinary minimum wage, government cannot pay. Ordinary minimum wage. We moved away from that story. We talked about the Federal High Court dismissing a preliminary objection challenging the competence of the IG of police to prosecute 5 loyalists of Governor Sim Fubara charged with terrorism related offenses. We looked at that story. We also talked about the 5 loyalists of Governor Sim charged with terrorism offenses in Abuja suffered a setback. Their case suffered a setback when the judge says, no, you don't have the right to do this. Justice Olajuwon said the law, especially Section 363 and 74 Terrorism Prevention Act, were clear to the effect that while the AGF has constitutional powers to strengthen the terrorism prevention law, the same sections did not confer the exclusive right to prosecute on the AGF. We also looked at 6 local governments in River State that have been identified to have high rates, not even some, high rate of malnourished children. Ikwere local government is there. Kana, Gokana, Onelga, Opobo, Nkoro, and Degema. These are the ones that have been identified. So I usually ask, if you say, as a government, you have done well in the past years, how come you have malnourished children? And these children probably were born 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, 8 years ago. And the professional, the head of nutrition, said, nutrition starts from where? The womb. From conception down to delivery. If the woman no eat well, how do you expect the baby to feed? Babies feed from their mothers. They take all the nutrients. That's why if your mother does not eat to replenish, the baby will suck all the nutrients from the mother. The mother will be left with nothing. She will be dizzy. She might even faint. How do you not expect these same mothers to do exclusive breastfeeding when they've not seen common food to eat as a result of government policy? Nigerian Army busting illegal refineries in River State. The recent one in Oyibo, recovering 5 million liters of stolen crude oil. Go to those communities, they are degraded, their lands are gone. Nothing is going on in those communities. What you call corporate social responsibility by the IOCs doesn't happen anymore. But why do people steal crude oil? So government should solve the problem from the root and not necessarily cut the branches. Someone said, you destroyed this one, they open 10 more. So at the end of the day, is government really doing the needful? Are they winning the war against crude oil stealing? Good morning, my good brother. On the issue concerning Edison here and others, I'll advise those congratulating to mind the words they use sometimes to avoid pulling the trigger. What was it? I don't understand your message and the direction that message was taking us to. I was trying to understand that message. All right, if you're having difficulty calling in, you can send a message. I'll take the message. Max, when God removed Satan from heaven and dropped him in a pit, Satan said he will not go down alone. Edison should answer the IGP and decide never to go down alone. He went further. He said, as many that manipulated the elections in River State in favor of Tinubu, all the games they played to change Peter Obi's result for Tinubu, after warning people not to come out if they are not voting Tinubu, as Chijoke Hunwa has started confessing, he should mention all of them so he will not go down alone. All the truth must come out now. John? So you're saying Edison should answer the IGP, and for you, he shouldn't go down alone. What do you mean by not going down alone? Okay, he should mention names. All right. And that's much you can take on the show today. I appreciate everyone that has been a part of the conversation. The news comes up next, and then Amaka with the kids will be here from 7:30 up until 8. Stay with us.
Talk radio.
I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM. Radio has never been this good. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. Whether it's happening in Port Harcourt, South, Nigeria, or around the world, we've got you covered. On air, online, delivering balanced news and unbiased analysis. Today, 95.1 FM.
This is Today. 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
A very good morning to you. Thank you for joining us the third day in the month of February 2024. This is the world news on Today 95.1 FM. And the headlines: Beatrice Utubo dismisses claims of being paid to drop Supreme Court case. Youth of Ibuako in Ahoda accused some traditional rulers of causing tension in the area. Youth in River State call for sensitization on dangers of illicit drug intake. On the foreign scene, court in UK sentences 2 teenagers to life imprisonment for murder. I am Lucky Baxwell. The governorship candidate of the Labour Party in the March 18, 2023 general elections in River State, Beatrice Utubo, has charged youth to always hold the government accountable, not necessarily through protest, but by meaningful engagement. Utubo gave the advice when the leadership of the South Youth Initiative and one other group paid her a visit at her country home at Obakri in Emohaluku government area, where she condemned the level of ethnic coloration in politics of the state. The Labour Party governorship candidate disclosed that members of the South Youth Initiative were instrumental in her withdrawing her petition at the Supreme Court against Timilala Ifubara and dismissed report that she was paid off. She noted that inasmuch as she is not a political jobber, if an opportunity to serve the state presents itself, she would not decline.
We are not political jobbers. As you know, some of them are political jobbers. They don't have any other thing they are doing. And so if they are not in the administration, they're not holding one office or the other, they're already doomed. That's why you see them struggling, fighting, killing themselves. As for me, I am very busy. That is not to say that if opportunity to serve comes, that I will not serve. In the first place, I contested the governorship position to serve the people of River State. And if opportunity comes for me to serve in another capacity, I will oblige if I look at it. But I am not going to hustle. I am not going to begin to lobby. So we should be able to hold people that are in government accountable as youths. We are not saying you should go protest or go violent, but you can engage meaningfully in dialogue. There's nothing that cannot be discussed on the table.
Earlier in his address, the national president of the group, Imeabe Xavier Oscar, commended Utubo for responding to the request to withdraw her case at the Supreme Court against Governor Fubara. He claimed that the administration of the immediate past governor of the state yesterday week gave Rivers people untold hardship and did not give the Nigeria Labour Congress the needed attention.
I decided to withdraw the matter. We are very much happy. I want His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, Timilala Ifubara, to understand that on the quest to ensure that Rivers State becomes a better state, that other investors can be attracted to come and invest in Rivers State. There are people that need to be considered, and you are one of those persons. Say it anywhere. Rivers State needs somebody like you in the engine room. Rivers State should also learn how to become useful and developed or grow economically like other states. Cannot continue to see Rivers youth starving, suffering hardship. The previous administration, under the leadership of Barrister Nyesom Ezewonwike, gave Rivers people untold hardship. Rivers youth, citizens, including you.
A federal high court in Abuja has dismissed a preliminary objection challenging the competence of the Inspector General of Police to prosecute 5 loyalists of Governor Siminalayi Fubara charged with terrorism-related offences. The defendants are Chime Ezebalike, Prince Oladele, Kenneth Masa, Osiga Donald, and Ochuega Thangod. The IGP had instituted the charges against them following their alleged role in the bombing of the River State House of Assembly in October 2023. When the charges were read to the defendants, they all pleaded not guilty. In a preliminary objection filed through their counsel, the defendants urged the court to stop the trial of the terrorism-related offences preferred against them, as only the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice could try them on such an offence. Justice Mobalaji Olajuwon, in a ruling on their preliminary objections yesterday, held that the defendants were wrong in their claims that only the AGF can put them on trial. The judge said that the preliminary objections to the trial by the defendants were incompetent and lacking in merit. Still on the judiciary, a River State High Court sitting in Port Harcourt has granted bail to 7 more persons standing trial on 5 counts of conspiracy, cultism, murder of late Ahoda Divisional Police Officer Bako and Bashim, conspiracy to commit armed robbery, and stealing of service rifle of the late Ahoda DPO. The State High Court, presided over by Justice Sika Henry at Perako, had earlier granted 10 million naira bail to the former chairman of Ahoda East Local Government Area, Cassidy Ikebidi, and Eze Ekpeyalugo, His Royal Majesty Eze Ngozi Anugo, on health ground. The court had equally granted 5 million naira bail to Martins Cassidy, Stanley Amos, Ariel Mudo, Ikedidi, Philip Odu, Good News, and Joyce Ikene. Today, FM reports that when the matter resumed yesterday for bail application of some of the accused, the court granted bail to more than 7 out of the over 50 suspects remanded in prison, as well as others now at large. Justice Sika Henry Aproko thereafter adjourned to the 16th of February 2024 to allow the police to conclude their investigation. Meanwhile, youth of Ibuako in Ahoda East Local Government Area of River State have raised alarm over the increasing rate of insecurity in the area due to the disobedience of notable personalities in the kingdom to adhere to their suspension from traditional rulership duties. The public relations officer of the youth body, Ekakita Hector, told Today FM that some suspended kings in the area have refused to obey the governor's proclamation, which stops them from carrying out their duties. Hector noted that their decision is already causing chaos among the people. The PRO expressed concern that after the kings were released from prison on health grounds, about 5 youth have gone missing in the area.
It has gotten to our notice, and also that those who were being granted bail on head ground on the death of SP Baku, the late, has been parading themselves as a paramount ruler, especially those who were being given indefinite suspension. If things is not being put in order, it will generate another insecurity in Igbaku kingdom. So we are calling on the state governor, CP, on the IG and other security agencies to call those persons to order, not to make Igbaku to witness another insecurity activities again. See, grouping more people in the community. And as we speak now, almost 3 to 5 of our youth have been missing for no reason. But since they have been away from home, people were not lamenting. Nobody is witnessing anything. But
he called on security agencies to come to their aid to ensure that insecurity does not return to Ibuako, stressing that legal action needs to be taken to ensure adherence to the law.
But we are saying that those who know that they are under suspension indefinitely should respect the rule of law, should respect the order of the government.
Some youth in River State have called on families, community leaders, churches, schools, and government agencies to devise a means of educating young people about the dangers of illicit drug intake in the state. Their call is aimed at addressing the increase of illicit drug intake by adolescents and youth, and to improve the well-being and lifestyle of the drug addicts in River State. Speaking in an interview with Today FM's Odinakachi Celestin, the concerned youth noted that proper education and sensitization will help to keep the youth informed on the dangers of consuming hard drugs. They therefore urge the River State government to provide accessible rehabilitation centers, create employment or skill acquisition for the rehabilitated drug addicts to keep them meaningfully engaged.
Becoming alarming. I think it's becoming a national issue, so to speak. And it's something that gives us concern because when young people are involved in such kind of act addiction, particularly drug, they lose focus, even their lifestyle, actually everything change for the bad. You see them involved in cultism, rape.
The education can help to prevent addiction before it starts by teaching young people about the risks of using drugs. Secondly, they can provide support and resources to young people who are struggling with addiction. This might include offering counseling services, providing safe space for young people to talk about their experiences, and can work to reduce the availability of drugs in the community.
Corporate body and churches has a role to play in handling such situation because it breeds so many evil vices in the society.
This is the World News on Today 95.1 FM Port Harcourt. We'll be right back after this short break. Stay with us.
Every day, every hour, when the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM.
Thanks for staying with us. Now, the rest of the news. The Vice-Chancellor of the River State University, Professor Nlerum Okobule, says inaugural lectures play an important role in formulating policies that shape societal growth and development. Professor Okobule said this at the 96th inaugural lecture with the theme, International Institutions, Impact on State Sovereignty in Contemporary Society, delivered by Professor Christian Wigwe at the Senate Chamber of the University. The VC noted that the inaugural lecturer, who is also a senior advocate of Nigeria, argument while international organizations should respect the rights and sovereignty of member states should be applauded.
The lecturer, Professor Christian C. Wigwe, SAN, is well equipped to demonstrate to us the relevance of international institutions and how their operations impact on state sovereignty in international law. To be sure, the proliferation of international institutions at the universal, regional, sub-regional levels are all actuated by the need to solve common societal problems for the benefit of humankind. Carrying out their assignments, they invariably impinge either directly or indirectly on the sovereign rights of states. Therein lies the conundrum, which I am convinced the inaugural lecturer will ably and competently address today.
Earlier, the inaugural lecturer and the Professor of International Economic Law and Jurisprudence, Professor Wigwe, pointed out that global community will enjoy peace and development faster if foreign organizations such as the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, ceases to meddle into domestic affairs of sovereign nations. As the world celebrates World Wetlands Day, the Hydrocarbon Pollution Remediation Project, HYPREP, has advised a change in attitude towards the environment and sustainable use of ecosystem in the Niger Delta region. In a statement signed by the project coordinator of HYPREP, Professor Neni Barinizabi, he called on stakeholders to work together towards the implementation of sustainable practices that will protect mangroves for the benefit of the people of the present and future generations. Professor Zabi also said that HYPREP is undertaking preliminary shoreline cleanup and assessment of over 3,000 hectares of shorelines in Ogoniland. He added that the project is providing training to 5,000 youth, including artisanal refiners, to create alternative livelihood as a means to prevent recontamination of remediated ecosystem. Professor Zabi further encouraged wetland conservation and planting of trees in every community. The theme for this year is wetlands and human well-being. Also, 2 teenagers have been sentenced to life for the brutal and planned murder of Brianna Hay. Scarlett Jenkinson and Eddie Ratcliffe killed the 17-year-old after luring her to a park in Cheshire, UK in February 2023. The judge said Jenkinson was motivated by a deep desire to kill, while Ratcliffe was motivated in part by hostility to her transgender identity. She was given a 22-year minimum term. Ratcliffe was detained for 20 years. Elsewhere, Turkish security forces have arrested 7 people on suspicion of passing information to the Israeli intelligence service Mossad. The arrest came after a joint raid by police and officials from Turkey's MIT intelligence agency in Istanbul and the western city of Izmir. A month ago, 34 people with suspected Mossad links were charged with spying. Turkey's president has warned Israel of serious consequences if it targets Hamas members on Turkish soil. Turkey, unlike most Western countries and some Arab states, does not classify Hamas as a terrorist organization. There is strong support for the Palestinians in Turkey, with tens of thousands regularly attending rallies in Istanbul and other cities. In sports, Nigeria has become the first country to qualify for the semi-finals of the ongoing tournament of the Africa Cup of Nations AFCON. The Super Eagles of Nigeria defeated Angola to become the first team to book a place in the tournament. Ademola Lookman scored the winning goal for the first minute to secure a place for Nigerians in the last four of the competition. To end the news, as a summary of the major stories. The 2023 Labour Party governorship candidate in River State, Beatrice Tubo, has dismissed claims she was paid to drop her case against Governor Siminalayi Fubara at the Supreme Court. Youth of Igboako in Ahoda East local government area of River State have accused some traditional rulers of causing tension in the area. You also heard the youth in River State have called for the sensitization on the dangers of illicit drug intake on the foreign scene. You heard that a court in the UK have sentenced 2 teenagers to life in prison for murder. Ifunanya Obeme Ndukwe edited the news. For comment and inquiries, please call 0818-389-2850. Send your emails to news@todayfmlive.com. Read our stories on todayfmlive.com. Good morning, I am Lucky Maxwell.
Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Wake up to today's quest.
Welcome, set to take you through the ever-exciting world of sports.
Today's quest on Today 95.1 FM, the newspaper review segment.
You should pay them. Why not pay them so that the legislature can function effectively?
The law governing those people allows them to create a multi-door.
I won't use your vehicle. Just know that they are giving to us or assembly 600 million. I'm not coming there because I want to chop that peg. No.
Just calm down, okay? Everything is going to be all right if you believe. Welcome to the show, Entertainment Today, right?
Let's engage on
Okay, all right. All you need to know about this one is that
95.1 FM. Such a unique style.
Maybe I should have called you first, but I was dying to get to you. I was dreaming while I drove the long straight road ahead. Yeah. Could taste your sweet kisses, your arms open wide. This fever for you was just burning me up from falling apart. No matter where I go, I hear the beating of our one heart. I think about you when the night is cold and dark. Yeah. No one can move me the way that you do. Nothing erases this feeling between me and you. I
feed you and feed your entire family. Why don't you get your crap out of the way?
Okay, move your car.
Madam, I beg. Will you move this car?
I don't understand what's going on. We've been sitting in traffic for the past 1 hour. Like, oh my God.
Everywhere is lost.
Do you want to share or get the latest traffic updates in and around Port Harcourt? Then listen to the Traffic Update Show on Today 95.1 FM Port Harcourt. Weekdays 6:30 to 7 p.m. Days 6:30 to 7 p.m.
7 Nights of Possibilities 2024. Do you need divine favor and financial breakthrough this year? Has your illness defied medication? Do you seek deliverance? Then join us in 7 Nights of Endless Possibilities, where miracles unfold. There shall be salvation from sin, breaking yokes of marital delay, destruction of ancestral yokes and covenants, children for the barren, anointing for financial breakthrough, healing, freedom from evils of the forefathers, and water spirits, preparing the saints for heaven. 7 Nights of Possibilities 2024. Date Monday 5th to Sunday 11th February 2024. Time 5 p.m. daily. Venue Old Time Faith Ministries. Headquarters number 9 North Street by Chief Obuga off Eastern Bypass, Obunabali, Port Harcourt, River State. Or connect live on YouTube and Facebook. Ministering Pastor and Pastor Mrs. Water Ozak. For inquiries, please call or WhatsApp 0704 934 1326. 7 Nights of Possibilities. For with God, all things are possible.
Hello, excuse me. This Milo pack looks different. I'm seeing support energy release, BAM, on the pack. Is it the same Milo? No, this one is new and improved. The support energy release means when you give your kids Milo as part of breakfast, you are giving them energy they need to go to school. Ah, I like this one.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them the new and improved Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! This is Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt, voice of the people.
Port Harcourt, take up your arc of praise as we step into our greatness at King Exalted 2024 on the 4th of February, 4 p.m. at EUI Event Center. Come praise God with Ada Ehi, Ebuka Songs, Bidemi or Laoba, Mr. M and Revelation, Prince Emmanuel, Priye Odede, Sensational Bamidele, BJ Sachs, Porter's Treasure, Pastor Lamre Olushaye, and many other seasoned ministers of the gospel. Doors are open to kings at King Exalted. Go spread the good news. This event is powered by House on the Rock, Port Harcourt.
Port Harcourt, are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people. Radio has never been this good. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Okay, all right. All you need to know about this one is that
95.1 FM? Such a unique style.
things you do to me that makes me love you. Now I'm living in ecstasy. Hey, it's you and the things you do to me that makes me love you. Now I'm living in ecstasy. All the time, it makes me glad that I'm alive. Together, we will survive. What do you think brought the sun out today? It's love, baby, love. Oh, help me say, without love, there's no reason to live. Without you, oh, what would I do with the love I give? All my loving to you I'll be giving, and I promise this I'll do. As long as I'm living, I'm thinking of you and the things you do to me that makes me love you.
365 days around the clock, around the world, non-stop talk, news and sports. The latest hit and the greatest memories on radio. Serving our community, spreading love and color. Because we are Today 95.1 FM, voice of the people.
Becoming free, that's the grace of God.
What do you love listening to? What's your style? What's your choice? What do you yearn for? So we've got great talk, amazing conversations, and entertainment, sports, and lifestyle. So tune in to Today 95.1 FM Port Harcourt, because we are the voice of the people. The voice of the people.
Baby shark, do-do-do-do-do, baby shark, do-do-do-do-do, baby shark.
Children are a beam of sunlight. On Kiddies Playground, smart is the new cool. We have interesting activities lined up for everyone, from storytelling to games to quizzes, where you get to win loads and loads of gifts. Do you have what it takes to compete and win exciting prizes? Then don't miss any episode of Kiddies Playground every Saturday at 7:30 a.m. only on Today 95.1 FM, where playtime comes to life.
Johnny, Johnny, eating sugar, telling lies, open your mouth. down, had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a horse, E-I-E-I-O. With a neigh-neigh here and a neigh-neigh there, here a neigh, there a neigh, everywhere a neigh-neigh. Old MacDonald had a farm.
Okay, it's the perfect time for you to rise and shine. It's morning. It's Saturday. It's the 3rd day of February. It's weekend, so you want to help mommy and daddy around the house. You want to make sure that you get all your items ready for school for the new week, which will begin on Monday, of course. And it's time for you to have a little fun with me right here on the air. So, are you ready for another episode of Kiddies Playground? Well, I'm ready. So, I'm hoping that you are as ready as I am. Remember, we get to have fun on the show. So, if you are still on your bed, rise and shine, darling, because it is time for you to show mommy and daddy just how smart you are. Are you ready for my games this morning? Are you ready to have fun on the show? Are you ready to talk to me so you get to win, a little something for mommy and daddy? Well, I'm ready. So, you had better be ready as well.
Had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O. With an oink point here and an oink point there, here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink point. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a sheep, E-I-E-I-O. With a bad here and a bad there, here a bad, there a bad, everywhere a bad. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Okay, so let's begin with the fun because I'm ready when you are. Well, I'm hoping that you are as ready as I am because it's time for us to have some fun. So you want to show me just how smart you are? I have some questions for you this morning. Are you ready to call in and try your hands on some of my questions, ranging from mental math to riddles and, of course, the tongue twisters? So you get to choose, okay, what category you like to play from. You want a riddle, you let me know when you call in. You want a tongue twister, you let me know. And, of course, you want a very sharp question that will check just how, fast you are with your calculations. I got you this morning. And of course, you know how we do it. There's always a catchment area. There's always a prize for you this morning right here on Kiddies Playground. I'm your favorite Miss on radio. I'm Amaka, and as a very nice auntie, I don't ever disappoint. So the good thing is you get to, win something, a little something from mommy or daddy. Depends on which person's number you call in with. Okay, so are you ready for the show this morning? Well, I'm ready to have your calls, so let's have them coming, okay? I'm ready with your tongue twisters, I'm ready with your riddles, and of course, I'm ready with your mental math questions. So for those of you who think you are good with calculations, you think you can solve a math question really, really fast. You want to impress mommy or daddy, you want to impress your teachers, and of course you want to impress yourself. And then maybe me, because I'm the one giving out the prizes, right? So let's have you dial the number I'll be calling shortly so you can try your hands on any morning. You want to show mommy and daddy just how attentive you have been in school.
school throughout the week. So have you been a very attentive child? Have you listened? Have you tried to learn everything you can learn? All the times your teacher tried to teach you, okay, for the entire week, did you make sure to listen? Because you know how you need to be in school, you need to be present, okay? So when your teacher is saying this or that, when she's teaching, when he is teaching, if you have a male teacher or a female teacher, you know you have to pay attention. So rise and shine, my darlings, and let us have fun on Kiddies Playground this morning. Okay, I'll call out the phone lines shortly, and you should call in so you can try your hands on some of the games I have for you this morning. Okay, and of course, you know that you impress me, and then there's something for you. Okay, there's always a little something for whoever does well on the show. Are you ready to show mommy and daddy just how much of a good child you are all around? Then let me have you call in this morning to try your hands on some of the games I have for you. Okay, so are you ready? Are you ready? So the numbers to dial 0817 0000951, 0817 0000951, and then there's 0810 9510 951, 0810 9510 951, and then 0817 0000951. Every other time we need to show just how much of, how attentive we are when our teachers step into our classrooms to teach. There are times when, we have to make sure that we show mommy and daddy that, look, they are not wasting their school fees. Every other time they pay our school fees, and we go to school and we learn, we sit down in class and we pay attention to our teachers, okay? So let me have you try your hands on something this morning, okay? And of course, you know that I love to reward every attempt that you make. Okay, so who is my first caller this morning? Hello? Oh, I lost that call there. Please do also call me right back. Okay, let me have your calls. All right, so who is going to be my first caller this morning? Who is going to be the first person to try out any category that I have for you this morning? Be it the riddles, be it the tongue twisters. Look, you get to pick. Okay, so you get to tell me, do you want a mental math question, or you want a tongue twister, or you want a riddle? Trust me, I got you covered, okay? I got you covered all the categories. I have a question for you. So you make an attempt and then you impress me. Yeah, because you have to impress me. And don't worry, there's a prize for you. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your name and how old are you?
My name is David. And I'm fine.
David, how old are you, David?
13.
You are 13. Okay, you are a big boy. Okay, so tell me, what do you want? Do you want a tongue twister? Do you want a riddle? Or you want a mental math question?
Please come again.
Do you want a tongue twister, a riddle, or a mental math question? Which one do you want?
Riddle.
You want a riddle?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. Which question should I ask you now? Okay. What is always present? Okay. Are you ready? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let me see. Let me try you this one first. What goes up but never comes back down? What goes up but never comes back down? What's that? Oh, okay. That is smart. Okay, so let me have the last 4 digits of mommy and daddy's number, whichever one comes to mind. The last 4 digits, okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so the last 4 digits of mommy and daddy's number.
5.
Okay.
4121.
4121. 4121, okay? That's for David, right?
Yes.
All right. I'll dish out instructions at the end of the show, so stay tuned, okay? All right, David. Okay, so 4121, that's for David. All right, first call done. Who is going to be my next caller? Let me know. You want a riddle, you want a tongue twister, or, of course, a mental math question. I've got you covered this morning. All right, now, so which one is easier? I don't know, because I think in between the riddles and the tongue twisters. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, good morning, darling. What's your name?
Enoch.
Yes, I can hear you. What's your name?
My name is Enoch.
Enoch. Okay. So how old are you, Enoch?
I'm 13.
You are 13. Okay. Enoch, what do you want me to try you out with this morning? You want a riddle or a tongue twister or a mental math question?
I want a riddle.
You want a riddle?
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Give me a drink and I will die. Give me a drink and I will die. Feed me and I'll get bigger. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so give me a drink and I will die. Feed me and I'll get bigger. What am I? Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a drink and I will die. Feed me
Fire.
and I'll get bigger. Oh! Okay, you're smart, Enoch. Okay, let me have the last 4 digits of mommy and daddy's number quickly. Last 4 digits.
0302.
What did you say now?
0302.
0302. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. All right, thank you, Enoch.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Okay, so we're having fun on the show, right? Yeah? So, what are you waiting for? Place that call right now so you can part of the fun happening right here on Kiddies Playground on Today 95.1 FM. Let's go. Hello? Hello, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, what's your name, darling?
Beatrice.
Beatrice. Did you say Beatrice?
Yes.
Okay, how old are you, Beatrice?
I'm 13.
You are 13. Okay. I've got some big boys and girls this morning. Okay, so tell me what you want, a riddle or a tongue twister or a mental math question?
A riddle.
You want a riddle. Why do all of you want riddle this morning? Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's see. What word begins with E and ends with E, but only has one letter? What word begins with E and ends with E, but only has one letter?
Envelope.
Wow. Okay. I got smart callers this morning. All right, let me have the last 4 digits of mommy or daddy's number quickly.
3930.
3930. Okay, thank you so much, Beatrice. Okay. All right, I've got smart children in the house this morning. Yay. I'm sure mommy and daddy should be happy. Look, mommy and daddy, if you're listening, you had better be proud. Okay, don't worry. All the amount of school fees, the amount of money you spend on school fees, well, I hope you can see the results now. And of course, the amount of money you put into making sure that they eat well, it pays. When the children are, they're properly fed, the whole nutrition thing going on there. It is good for them. Okay, so who am I talking to? Who else am I talking to this morning? Who will win a little something? Because we're always having fun on the show, right? So it is only fair that, at the end of it all, we get to go home smiling. Well, actually, you are home, so you get to smile. Okay? We're having fun. If you are just tuning in, you're listening to Kiddies Playground, happening right here on Today 95.1 FM. We are your premium news, sports, and talk radio. So let's have you join the phone dialing by dialing the number 0817 0000951, 0817 0000951, and then there's 0810 9510 951, 0810 9510951. You get the chance to try your hands on any of the categories. Yeah, this morning there's the mental math, where you want to check just how good you are with your calculation. How fast can you put, 1 and 2 together? How fast can you do an addition or a multiplication? So let me hear from you this morning. Hello. Oh, I lost that call there. Please try again, okay? Call me back so we can talk. Let's see how fast you can answer a question, how good you are. Okay, how well can you gather your thoughts together? I love the tongue twisters category because I don't know, maybe because I'm more of an English person than I am a math person. So trust me, I would pick a tongue twister over a mental math question any day, anytime. But it could be different for you. Maybe you are more of a math person than you are an English person. Or who knows, maybe you're even good at both, which is actually better. It is good. It's preferable that you are, you know the both of them, that you can do a mental math question really well, and of course you are good with your vocabulary. So be it a tongue twister or of course a math question, which will require that you pull 1 and 2 together as quickly as you can, as fast as you can, because the faster the better. We cannot exactly sleep on the phone lines. You have to really put your thoughts to work. You have to put your brain, you have to put on your thinking cap. Yeah, that's it. You put on your 3 weeks ago, so you are settling in, and I hope that at this point you are settling in properly, because when the new term begins and then you're being introduced to new topics, you make sure you pay attention to your teachers. Okay, I'm very sure that would help.
My name is Ezima Akinere.
To you.
I'm 10 years old.
What would you like to answer?
A riddle.
A riddle. Okay, so I have this one for you. I'm light as a feather, yet the strongest person can't hold me for 5 minutes. What am I? Can't hold me for 5 minutes. What am I? I can't be held for up to 5 minutes, even by the strongest person. But I'm very light, incredibly light.
Why?
Try again. What did you say now?
No, please, you just question again.
Okay. I am light as a feather, yet the strongest person can't hold me for 5 minutes. Should I give you a face, but can't hold anything or smile?
Yeah.
What did you say?
River.
No, I want you to repeat the first thing you said.
Clock.
Okay. All right, okay, that's a good attempt. So let me have the last 4 digits of mommy or daddy's number.
7089.
7089. You said your name is Chinonyarem, right?
Yes.
All right. Okay. It was good to hear from you. Okay, so I'm loving the attempts this morning. Don't worry, I'll give you all the chances. Okay. So who's going to be maybe. So just maybe you want to try your hands on something this morning. I'm your plug, okay? Okay, be it a riddle or a tongue twister or, of course, a mental math question. Wait, hold up. Why is nobody attempting a mental math question this morning? I promise the questions are pretty, I would say easy. Maybe because I have the answers already. Okay, but I think my mental math questions this morning are quite easy. Yeah. But let's just assume that you all love riddles. Is it that you love riddles so much? Okay, so let's see one more call. Who's going to be our lucky last caller? Lucky last caller, and then we're done for the show for today's episode of Kiddies Playground. One last person. Hello.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hello, good morning, darling. What's your name?
My name is Precious.
Precious, how old are you?
I'm 12 years old.
You're 12 years old. Okay, interesting. Do you want a riddle or a tongue twister or a mental math question?
What a riddle?
You want a riddle? Okay. What can you break even if you never pick it up or touch it?
Again.
What can you break even if you never pick it up or touch it? You can break it without picking it up or touching it. What is that? What can you break even if you never pick it up or touch it?
Boom.
No? Do you want to try again or should I give you another question?
Give me another question.
Okay. Let's see. What is something that the more you take, the more you leave behind? What is something that the more you take, the more you leave behind? The more you take it... I'm sorry? No. The more you take, the more you leave behind.
Water.
No. Try again. What is something that the more you take, the more you leave behind? Okay, I'll give you one more try, yeah? One more question. Are you there?
Yes.
What is yours but mostly used by others? What is yours but mostly used by others?
Wait, though.
I'm waiting. We have a few seconds to go. What is yours but mostly used by others?
Ma, can you give answers?
Okay, I can give you the answer, but then I would be the one to take the prize. Do you agree? Okay, so let's see. For effort, yeah? Let me have the last 4 digits of mommy and daddy's number quickly, darling. The last 4 digits of mommy and daddy's number. Can you hear me? Ooh, okay. We're going to do this for effort, okay? Thank you so much for calling, Precious. All right, it's been fun right here on the show. This week's episode of Kiddies Playground has been amazing. Courtesy the beautiful children. Thank you so much for calling. Thank you so much for doing this with me every other Saturday. Stay tuned, 7:30 a.m. next week Saturday. I'll be right here for another episode of Kiddies Playground. And you know that we always get to have fun on the show. Plus, we get to win a little something for mommy and daddy. Okay, so we can have the calls coming in. All right, it's a perfect time to be a child. All right, to make sure that you are as good as you should be. All right, enjoy the rest of your day. Remember to be good children, be useful, be helpful to mommy and daddy at home. Okay, so come your way again. Where should be next week Saturday at 7:30 a.m. I remain your favorite miss on radio. My name is Amaka. Enjoy the rest of your day, and of course, have fun. Bye.
Radio 95.1 FM.
Waiting they create party for mouth. Waiting they cause they let you rejoice.
Terra Seasoning Cube turns your meals into a masterpiece.
Unwrap joy, unleash
never been this good. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.